This video is to show how to prepare scleral patch graft for glaucoma drainage device surgery. An ideal scleral patch graft should have sloped margins, it should be adequately sized, and it should neither be too thick nor too thin. An improperly fashioned patch graft can give rise to poor aesthetics, scleral patch graft exposure, tube exposure, or even scleritis and endophthalmitis. Scleral patch graft can be dissected in three ways. Firstly, using westcott scissors. Secondly, using a 50 number blade and the graft kept over a teflon block. And thirdly, using a 300 microns microkeratome and the graft fixed over artificial anterior chamber. Donor sclera, harvested from donor eyes, is stored in absolute alcohol in sterile vials. Donor sclera is taken out from the vial with a sterile artery forceps and the desired sized patch graft is cut. After washing the patch graft with ringer lactate, it is dipped in 5% betadine solution for 1 minute. Then the patch graft is washed again with ringer lactate. The remaining scleral tissue is put back into the alcohol vial. Now let us see how to fashion the scleral patch graft using scissors. This animation shows that an edge of scleral graft is held with toothed forceps and partially excised with scissors to decrease its thickness. Cut the scleral patch graft with westcott scissors along the margins. Catch the margin with Lim's forceps and trim it with the scissors. The disadvantage of this method is that it gives rise to irregular thickness and it consumes more time as it is difficult to stabilize the graft. Now we will see how to dissect the graft using 15 number blade and teflon block. A partial thickness incision is given around 1.5 mm from the margin and the incision is extended obliquely till the end of the graft. The scleral graft is kept over the teflon block and stabilized with a toothed forceps, and a partial thickness oblique incision is given with a 15 number blade and a strip of scleral tissue is peeled off. The advantage of this method is that it is fast, it does not require any special instruments, and any sized graft can be fashioned. Now we will see dissection using 300 microkeratome with scleral patch graft fixed over the artificial anterior chamber. This animation shows that desired size scleral patch graft is being dissected using a crescent blade. After fixing the donor scleral button on an artificial anterior chamber, margins of the desired graft size are marked with the 300 microkeratome. Then a crescent knife is used to dissect the scleral patch graft. Care should be taken to stay in the same plane to avoid tissue perforation. The disadvantage of this method is that it requires artificial anterior chamber and donor scleral tissue has to be more than 12 mm in diameter. Smaller grafts cannot be fixed over the anterior chamber. Last but not the least, uveal tissue should be thoroughly removed under the scleral patch graft using 15 number blade to avoid inflammatory response post-operatively. We have seen all the three different methods of preparing scleral patch graft for use in glaucoma drainage devices. And in our experience, dissection using 50 number blade and teflon block is efficient, accurate, minimalist and easy to learn.